Hey guys, Higgy Pop here, in the comic room. Oh yeah, baby. I'm free. It took a lot of doing. This is my disguise because I gotta hide. In my own house, I gotta hide from people. They keep giving me things to do. I just, my wife just left. I'm free. I mean, she saw me. She's like, "Who are you?" I was like, "I'm the IT guy." And she's like, "All right." I was like, what do we need an IT guy for? Unbelievable. I mean, ow. Holy mackerel. Yeah, that was it. Like, Freddie Mercury was our IT guy. So busy, man. I'm busy. Glad to see you guys. Thanks for joining me in the Hawk's Nest. I'm Higgy Pop. We're going to look at some comics. I got my weekly poll. I'm going to show you some other things, and we're going to get out of here. We're going to have some laughs. Yeah, I was just busy, so I'm glad I finally got some time. And, we're having a big pumpkin carving party this weekend. And we do it every year. The kids in the neighborhood come over, and we carve pumpkins, or we paint them, either one. You know, some kids you don't want to give a knife. I'm like, should we give a little Johnny a knife? You saw him what he did last year. But, it's all good. It's fun times. Kids enjoy it. We're getting a bouncy house. Whee! Woohoo! Whee! You know, the whole nine. And then I just left my mom's, and we had a little situation. She lost her teeth today. So we had to find her teeth. They're in the garbage. I figured they're either in the microwave, or they're flushed out into the New Haven Sound through the toilet. But we found them in the garbage. Good thing it's garbage night. So, but all is well, baby. So, yesterday, I went down to my LCS, my local clam shack. Second Alarm Comics. You know the usual. I go in there, right? I'm like, everyone's like, hey. They're like, you gotta run for mayor. I was like, no. I'm too busy. I read comics. No, they're like, hey, can you marry me and my wife, my girlfriend? I said, no, I don't do marriages. Anyway, so I made it through the crowd. I signed a couple autographs. You know how it is. And here's my weekly poll. Check it out. Oh yeah. This is one. I tried reading everything. I didn't. There was a lot to get this week. A lot of fun, man. Green Lantern issue number 4. It is really good. All right, and it's I don't want to spoil nothing, but it's coming right along, man. This is by Adams and Tomasi, and it's really good story, man. And then there's a second story that they came in with this. It's about Sinestro's kid, and I don't know, it's like drawn like all of a sudden it's like My Little Pony type of art, and it's not like My Little Sinestro. It's like My Little Pony, and I ain't down with that, man. No little ponies here, pal. Take that stuff somewhere else. I gotta relax. Anyways, this was great. The little Sinestro's kid thing. I don't know. It's a good story, and it looks like he's trying to find Sinestro, and he wants to get a sample of Sinestro's blood because he's got like a little syringe gun. Right. But Green Lantern, Hal Jordan is awesome. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. He teams up with Barry Allen, and it's great. Like old times, man. Like old times. Good stuff. Get it and read it. And let's see. Okay, this is one I didn't read. World's Finest Teen Titans issue number 4. All right. I've been enjoying it up to now. I don't know what this brings me. I'll read it tonight. Scout's Honor. All right. How you guys been, man? Huh? Everything going good? Good. Okay. I must have got lost somewhere down the line. Come on, Superman! Superman needs a compass. No, so he's still struggling. So now he goes to see a shrink. I'm sorry, a therapist. Okay, and recommended by Supergirl, and he's taking care of business. And they go back in time when he was lost, and he meets an old version of himself stuck into the time stream, and it was all crazy stuff. The story is fantastic. Lois, who feels like she's losing Clark, goes to see Luthor. And Luther's like, what took you so long, Lois? I've been expecting you. And he's like, I know what can snap him out of this. Saving you. So he does something to Lois that's really bad. So Superman has to save her. And I don't want to tell you because I will spoil the story. All right, so there you go. Yeah. And, oh yeah, baby, here it is. Here it is. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream in a comic book. Vendetti. This comes to us by Vendetti and Rosmo. Hello, Rosmo. Hold on. Where's my... Oh, yeah. Oh, it's funny. This week, I'm Sandman. I come to you in your dreams. Yes. So this is very fun, you see. So... This shows his struggle. This is back in the 40s, all right? And he took over, he inherited his father's work and his father's home. And he's trying to get his certain gas potions, get them bought by the military. So instead of killing people, they could go into foreign land and just gas them, knock them out and whatever. And they're like, dude, this is war. We like killing people. This is what we do, you know? Maim, kill. And so they rejected him. But then he goes to a big elites party. You know, the 40s. Boop, boop, you know. And but he leaves because he's all mopey. And he goes into an alley where these mobsters are beating up some people. And he takes care of them. He disposes of them. And then all of a sudden he's like, fire trucks. And he sees his house is burning down. And someone took all his notes. All his private notes. So that's where we're left off with Sandman. Good stuff. About time. Bring it on. So, very happy with that. That's issue number 1. And then, yes indeed. Danger Street. Danger Street. Ba-da-da. Da-da-da. This is issue number 10, I think. So, that is the creeper on the front cover. Look at that guy. Darkseid is. Darkseid is, I think he's an elite math champion because he's been trying to find the anti-life equation for a long time. You know, he's into calculus and stuff like that. This is issue number 10, all right, by Tom King. Danger Street is by... That's by first issue special DC series from the 70s, 76, 75 and 76. And it's great. It has Lady Cop, Manhunter, Assassin. It has Warlord, Starman, Dingbats. Oh, so good. So, and they do such a good job. There's Starman, because he fought Orion, toe-to-toe with Orion. A new god from New Genesis. Starman fought him and beat him. Boom. You got to read this. If you don't read this, I think we can't be friends. All right? I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if we could make this work. I mean, I know we just started dating, but I don't know, man. You got to read it. I tried to have Sonia read it. That's why I was teaching her how to read. So she's all mad at me. So look what I found. Hold on, I gotta find stuff. Look at this. This is what I find. This is what I find in the in my truck, right? Look at this. This is supposed to be me, right? There's a sword stuck in my chest because of her curfew. Listen. The judge put the ankle bracelet on her, not me, dude. All right. I mean, it's all heck is going to break loose if she starts roaming the streets and, beating up stop signs. And, I mean, I think she was drunk the other night. She came in and she got into a fight with the coat rack. So, and this is what I'm dealing with. So, I'm going to show this to her therapist, and we'll see what happens. This looks nothing like me. Anyways, okay, where was I? Okay, so now, that was my weekly poll. I think that's all of them. Is that all of them? Green Lantern, and So then I picked up this beautiful stuff. All right. I picked up. This is nice. All right. All right. I don't want you guys to get all jealous. And so I went through that box that he had at Second Alarm Comics of it had all sorts of goodies. It had lots of these type of Marvels, and I have issue number 1, and this is issue number 2, and this is a reprint of story from Daredevil issue number what's this from? I think it's a reprint of Daredevil issue number 12, and it's so good, man. And that's the Plunderer, this guy here, that pirate-looking guy. Yar! And Kazar is so it's Stanley and Kirby does the art, and John Romita, and Sightless in the Savage Land. That's Matt Murdock, man. That dude can't see. I mean, that dude, he couldn't find his butt with both hands, you know. And the second story is From the Sky, Winged Wrath, and that's by George Tuska does the art in that. And you know, this is Kazar, man. I come to respect Kazar. No more Tarzan jokes or nothing, you know. He's stronger than a mastodon, stronger than a giant boar. Mighty as Kazar, Lord of the Jungle. That's how we introduce him. Kazar. And in the second story, Angel from the X-Men is in there. Let me show you real quick. I love it, man. I love it. So here we go. Right? I love this 25-cent logo for some reason. I just like the way it looks. And like I said, I showed you the Kazars last week sometime, and I had the issue number 1 of this, and I think I had another issue of it, but it's great. I mean, just great art, right? Man, Kirby makes you feel like you're right there getting socked in the head, taking a kneecap to the head. There he is, riding Zabu. Let's go for a ride, Zabu. Here he is, Angel. You're my angel. All right. Yeah, good stuff. Look at him. Taking care of business. Taking care of business every way. That's great art. George Tuska style. I like it, man. Oh, I could get an electric guitar for $12. Oh, man. Those were the days. Those were the days. Here's a guy on a floating board of some sort. And he's going to fight the Angel. Just great art. I mean, I can't say it enough. Let me say it one more time. Just great art. So this Tom King with Danger Street, this guy can spin a yarn, man. This story is great. And now we're back to the first story with Daredevil wrestling a giant gorilla. It looks like my brother-in-law, this gorilla. I mean, just between me and you, I think he's the first generation that's not dragging his knuckles on the ground. La-da-dee, la-da-da. Besides that, he's fine. Yeah, great stuff. So I picked this up, and I'm very happy with it. Issue number 2, Kazar. All right, and then I got this. I seen this around, and I just this cover, especially during Halloween, just screams, "Pick me up!" Kirby. Look at that. Look at the way he draws Dracula. He's like, "Argh." Where's my... Oh, man. Hold on. Let me get my props. My props. Here it is. Here it is. Where is it? Come on. Where's my mask? Where's my... Here it is. Look at this. This is it. Watch. I know. Right? And Dracula. One superhero. Two superheroes. Nice, right? All right. I'm going to scare the crap out of the kids this year. So, listen. So, let's go through this book. This is Neil Adams and Jack Kirby and Mike Royer on this cover. I mean, I heard stories, I don't know how true this is, that when Jack Kirby was drawing Superman, especially on covers, they didn't like the way he drew Superman's face. And Neil Adams would come in and do the facial work for Superman to make him look more handsome-like. So maybe that's what's going on? I don't know. But this is Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen, issue number 142. It's the vampire bit, but like you've never seen before. And the second story is Strange Stories of the DNA Project, and that's done by Kirby. And then there's the Newsboy Legion, all right? And it doesn't get more classic Kirby than this art in here. I mean, look at the way he draws the woman. It's like, nice eyebrows, man. And look at this. I just love it. Love it. So I've been sketching this week, and I can't really put anything together this week. I'm having trouble drawing so far. Look at this. Don't you just love it, man? Great stuff. Clark Kent and Jimmy Olsen are investigating some crap. There's the Newsboy Legion with their pudgy little fingers. And they got to deal with this Dracula guy. And the Dracula guy jumps Jimmy and Clark. And there's also, look at this werewolf. Look at this. Yeah, it's great. So, oh my God, look at this. So Jimmy helps out Clark. Clark gets jumped, right? And by the werewolf. And Jimmy comes and saves his butt. Look at that. Right? Even Clark says it. Clark's like, man, Jimmy's brave, right? So then, watch this. Watch this picture right here. You're like, what the heck is that? That's the werewolf. That's the bottom of his foot. He's running on all fours. That is Kirby art, and I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. And so then, Olsen's getting chased by the werewolf. That's when Clark says, I got to change it back into Superman. And he does, and they start taking care of business. Superman beats up the werewolf, and they find Dracula's. He's got some sort of like globe thing that comes out of the water. It's like the Dracula UFO. You know, crazy UFO, Look at that thing. That's a train with a gargoyle on it. This is Kirby madness. I love it. I love it. And here we go. The old Guardian. This is an old Newsboy Legion story. You can tell by the art. That's old Joe Simon and Kirby art from back in the day. Those were the days. And they're just on the street corner. They're like, I can't sell any papers today. Me neither there, chum. So, and then they get into some scraps on the street. And then the Guardian shows up. And because they're, it's just awesome. It's just awesome stuff. So, it's a classic. You've seen it. You probably thumbed right by it. But I got it. And so then I found another box over there. And I started digging. It's like I was looking for diamonds. Check this out. So, these didn't have any bags or boards on them. Let me show you what I got. I got Marvel Chillers. Chillers, I say. Issue number 3. With Tigra. Okay. And, yeah. The cover's by Howard Chaykin and Bernie Wrightson. And the writer's Tony Isabella. The art inside is by Will McNoit. Will McNoit is, he's like a storyboard, more of a storyboard type of artist for like cartoons and stuff. He did like, but he did some comic books. He did like DNA Agents. He did Captain Planet and the Planeteers. He did all the storyboarding. And he did, the Adventures of Conan cartoon. He did the storyboarding for that. That's Will McNoit. And, but Tigra, man. Marvel Chillers issue number 3, okay? And they also had Marvel Chillers issue number 4, okay? Oh, yeah, one of my favorite villains, Kraven, all right? Now, look at that. And the cover's by Ed Hannigan and John Romita. That's April 76. And in April of '76, I think I was picking up sticks. Craven. Here, check this out, man. Look at this. Look at that. Spider-Man, issue number 34. Not bad, huh? It's in pretty decent shape. Classic. Looks like David Lee Roth with those pants on, doing the old the split jump. He's like, ah, running with the devil. I'm all over the map today. I'm all over the map. Try to keep up. I want to thank the Academy. I want to thank Sleepy Reader 666 because he told me I got that Epic Illustrated. I got 2 Epic Illustrated magazines from the antique shop, and issue number 3. I said, "This is Dreadstar in here," and he's like, "That's the first appearance of Dreadstar." You moron! I didn't know that, man. I did not know that. And I also have issue number 5. Marvel Chillers. Marvel Chillers with the Tigra. And it covers by Ed Hannigan and Frank Giacomo. Ew! Alright. And Marvel Chillers went up to issue number 7. Oh, I got some more. Hold on. I got some more Marvel Chillers. Where'd I put them? Hold on, everybody. Here we go. Okay. If you recall, the first 2, here's issue number 1 of Marvel Chillers. Mordred, the Mystic. And this is Ed Hannigan and young Montano on the cover. That's October of '75. That's issue number 1 of Marvel Chillers. I went into my long boxes and found this for you. And issue number 2 has a Mordred also. And then it goes into Tigress. And I also have the last issue of the run. Marvel Chillers, Tigra, the Werewoman, issue number 7. As you see, she teams up with Red Wolf. And I remember reading this when I bought it a long time ago. And I remember she was very angry with civilization, and and she was like, and I think at the end she's like walks off into the sunset like, I want no part of civilization. She's like, I'm a lone tigress. And Red Wolf there. I always loved Red Wolf as a character. I think his first appearance was in Avengers or something. Hold on. Is there a Red Wolf? Hold on. I think I took that out. Oh, I got Marvel Spotlight Red Wolf issue number 1. I have some Westerns with Red Wolf in it. He's a great, great character, man. I think he's from the Smackahoe tribe, and they have been known to, I think they invented pimping. I'm not sure. This is Red Wolf, Marvel Spotlight, issue number 1. And that's a classic. There's Red Wolf, and you know what? He has a wolf. He has a wolf. And so I was happy to find those Marvel Chillers. So Sleepy Reader 666 told me that hold on, that Epic Illustrated issue number 3 was the first appearance of Dreadstar, right? This one here. And I was like, no way, man. And so that's all Nostradamus had to hear. He's like, go away, Nostradamus. Go away. He's like, he was in my ear. I was sleeping last night like a freak. He's like, go get that. Go get it graded and get it encased in plastic. And so says Nostradamus. I was like, dude, get out of here. I don't roll like that. I just like comics to read. Get out of here. I don't care about the grading. Go! I said go! Him and his crazy nose. Anyways, I'm happy to own it, and thank you for the tip, Sleepy Reader. Damien, you're the best. So then I couldn't find my Dreadstars. I found some of them. These are like the overflow, like the doubles of my Dreadstars, and I found those, but I can't find the mainstay. Let me just show you some Dreadstars. I bought this not that long ago. This is a big old fatty. This is Volume 1, Part 1. Jim Starlin. Oh, Stalin. Oh, Stalin. I know a writer, and Starlin was his name. So I read like almost the first half of this, and it was riveting. I was riveted. And so I did go down this Dreadstar rabbit hole. And then I started collecting the Epic Comics run of Dreadstar. Here's issue number 1. Here's the back cover. There's that guy. He's crazy. That's issue number 1. Epic Comics. Ugh. And then, you know, these are great. Dreadstar is just hacking away. In that Epic Illustrated, that guy was looking for Dreadstar. He was looking for it. He created this sword. The guy that was in the story, and then he's like, "Oh, I found the guy that has the sword." And then he asked Dreadstar. He goes, "How did you pull that sword out so quick?" He goes, "I just summon it. When I think of it, it shows up in my hands." He goes, "Wow, I didn't make the sword to do that." He goes, "Well, that's something I can do." There's the weird. Here's Epic Comics Dreadstar issue number 4. Dreadstar. That's his team. He's got that chick there, and there's that feline guy. I like this guy. He's cool. From the feline planet. And here's issue number 5. That guy has a mohawk. Hey, get your feet off the console. What is this, huh? Epic Comics Dreadstar issue number 6. Featuring Aldo Gorney. And look at the mustache on that guy. It looks like Tom and Jerry. Oh, Fog of the Cordon, he didn't ride in Crambo. Fog of the Cordon, he didn't ride. He didn't roll. Yeah, keep him riding. Fog of the Cordon, he didn't ride in Crambo. I broke a guitar string, nephew. Here, kitty. Cartoons were the best back then. And issue number 7. Dreadstar. He doesn't do leg day a lot at the gym. He skips legs. He does. And there she is. Hey, I like your monkey. And here's Annual number 1. Boom. And this is the 50th anniversary issue, The Battle for a Galaxy by First Comics, plus Pawns by Starling and Gravadunius. This is a little thick. That's by First Comics. All right. And Dreadstar. This is by First Comics. This is something random. I don't know. Issue number 31. So, yeah, man. So I can't find my other stash, but I wanted to share. I wanted to share with you guys. And so, guys, I hope you take me seriously and read Danger Street. This is originated from 1975. DC came out with first issue special. All right. There was 13 issues in first issue special, and they each featured a character. It could be a brand new character originated, or it could be an B, C, D list type of character that they spotlighted. And let's go over it. Let's go over it real quick. All right? How much time we got? Let's hurry up. Okay. It started off with issue number 1. All right? Introducing Atlas. All right, this was the first appearance of Atlas. He's a god. He holds up the sky. All right, this is April 75. Kirby does the story, the cover, the art, the inks. He drove himself. He made himself breakfast. He made himself lunch. He put himself to bed. Kirby did it all. And this was the first appearance of Atlas, and I loved it. Issue number 1. And Atlas is featured in Danger Street in the first issue, and we don't see him again because it's a murder mystery. I don't want to spoil it. And then we start off with issue number 2. DC's first issue special, introducing the Green Team. Boy Millionaires. All right. May of 75. And Jerry Grandinetti. Oh! And Tatiana Wood are on the cover. And Jerry Grandinetti does the art inside. And after he did that, he probably made himself a pizza. They're Boy Millionaires. And they are the bad guys in Danger Street. Okay? And of course, there's issue number 3 of first issue special, Metamorpho, the Element Man. All right? This is classic. Classic Metamorpho. And of course, it's done by Ramona Fraden. And Bob Haney helped her out on the cover. But inside is Ramona Fraden art. And this is June of 75. And Metamorpho, he's in the storyline, don't worry. And now this is totally original, totally awesome. And DC first issue special number 4. This was the 4th issue to come out. Lady Cop. All right, July of 75. Dick Giordano's on the cover. And John Rosenberg does the art inside. Lady Cop is a lady cop in the 70s. In the hard-hitting streets, baby. She's like Starsky and Hutch without Starsky and Hutch. And she's tough. And she's a main cog in this Danger Street story. She's the main cog holding this piece together, man. She's the tip of the spear. Like I said, I gotta relax. And issue number 5 of first issue special, Manhunter. All right, August of 75. You know this cover. I love it. This is what I see when I close my eyes at night. And it's disturbing. Quite frankly, it is. And I love this. This issue is great. The story's great. The art is great. And Kirby and Bruce Berry do the cover. And, Kirby does all the art inside. Classic Manhunter. This storyline is great. And Manhunter's great. He's a no-joke assassin in Danger Street. And then we go to issue number 6 of first issue special. Welcome the Dingbats of Danger Street. Issue number 6. These are the Dingbats. And they are just punks roaming the streets and they live on Danger Street. And September of 75 this came out. And Jack Kirby and Mike Roy are on the cover. Jack Kirby does the art inside. And these kids are funny. And they're young punks. Think of the movie The Warriors, but in a funny way. They do have potty mouths. I'll tell you that. In Danger Street, every word out of their mouth is an asterisk and a pound sign. It's crazy. And issue number 7 of first issue special. Back in the day, it was The Creeper, the sensational return of the macabre Manhunter. All right, this was October of 75. And Steve Ditko and Al Milgrom are on the cover. And Steve Ditko does the art inside. This is a classic. It's a must-have. And if you don't have it, you better get it. And in Danger Street, the Creeper is Jack Ryder is the Creeper. And he's a television host. And he's hired by the Kuzmatam, by the Green Team, the millionaire kids. And the Green Team, those millionaire kids, they run media, and they're big power players in the world. All right? And, oh my God, I'm so ashamed. Anyways, here's a Warlord, issue number 1. I can't find the first issue special here. I must have it, but believe me, if this was the first issue special, Mike Grell did all the art on it. And this is the Warlord. Warlord is awesome. He's teamed up with Star and Starman. And they want to make a name for themselves so they can get into the Justice League in the storyline of Danger Street. I went over Warlord a while back. Anyways, now issue number 9 of first issue special is Dr. Fate, the master of magic, battles the mummy that time forgot. All right, this is December of 75. And Joe Kubert is on the cover with Tatiana Wood. Tatiana Wood is Wally Wood's second wife. All right, we're not judging. Anyways, the art inside is by Walt Simonson. All right, so in Danger Street, you don't see Dr. Fate too much, I'll tell you, but you do see the helmet of Naboo. The helmet is major. It's a major player. All right? The Helmet of Fate. And then we go to issue number 10 of First Issue Special. Are you ready for the Outsiders? No, you can't come out. The world's not ready for you yet. The Outsiders, as you can see by their shadows, the silhouettes, they're freaks. This looks like my family reunion, you know? Because like I mentioned before, my family tree looks like a broomstick. Not a lot of branches. And this is January of 76. Ernie Chan is on this cover. All right? And Joe Simon and Jerry Grandinetti do the art inside. Grandinetti! Now, we go to issue number 11 of First Issue Special. Codename Assassin. You're like, who? I said Codename Assassin. We're safe. That assassin guy would have to walk on water to get to us now. And look at him. He's got little jets on his boots. This is February of 76. I was 2 years old. I was already on my third wife at this time in life. And I opened up a law practice. And at this point, I decided law isn't my thing. I became a brain surgeon afterwards. And Mike Grell is on the cover. And Codename Assassin is a bad mojo in this. He goes up against Manhunter in this. In Danger Street. Then we go to issue number 12 of First Issue Special. Fantastic book. Featuring Starman. Has he come to save the Earth or destroy it? This is a great story. All right. And this is this version of Starman. One of my faves. And Joe Kubert's on the cover. And Mike Vosberg does the art inside. Great story, man. Nice. All right. Then we finish up the first DC First Issue Special with issue number 13. Return of the New Gods. All right. They're back. Orion. Big Barda. Mr. Miracle. Metron. Darkseid. The New Gods. And they're rocking it. They're rocking it in Danger Street. And this is April 76. Dick Giordano's on the cover. And Mike Vosberg does the art inside. And Danger Street has all these players in it. And Tom King spins a yarn. All right. I have no idea what issue it's going to go up to. That was issue number 10 of Danger Street. All right. And I'm assuming it's going to go to issue number 12. I mean, it's a coming together, baby. It's coming together. And let me show you what I just finished reading. I just finished reading Green Lantern Rebirth, the 6-issue series. So good. How did I miss out on this? No one told me about this. Come on, guys. But I finished it up today. And let me show you my favorite part. My second favorite part. My first favorite part was issue number 1 where Jon Stewart told Batman to shut his mouth. And this is my second favorite part. Right here. When Hal Jordan gets away from the Spectre. Gets out of his control. Right? And then he shows up to start kicking butt. Right? And then Batman's like, he shows up, right? He's like, hey, I'm ready. I'm here, right? And Batman puts the Batarang around his wrist and Hal breaks it. And then Batman puts his hand on his shoulder. You know what's coming. Boom! One punch knocks Batman out. Yes. Guy Gardner was like, one punch! And Hal's like, Guy, relax. One punch knocked Batman. And at the end, Batman's like, all right, Hal. And he says, all right, Hal. I guess the world can use a little light in it. All right. All right. So it's all's well. What a great story. Jeff Johns. All right. Green Lantern Rebirth. And I don't know. That's all I got to show you. Seeing it's Halloween, let me show you. Here's Ghost, issue number 1. A White Wedding. Yeah, this is September of 71. And Jim Aparo art. Look at that cover, huh? Ghost, issue number 1. Guys, I just wanted to check in. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to tell you, last time I sang a song, last video, I used the wrong harmonica. That thing is terrible. Terrible. Terrible harmonica. I used the wrong one. So, let me try this one here. Let's see. Me, 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 me. Me, me, me. Ah, I got no cash. It's gone in a flash. Not gonna cry. Got comics to get me by. The good times ain't dead. There's comics that need to be read. Will always be a fan of my man, Hawkman. There's bills to pay. There is also the JSA. If I'm feeling fatigued, I got the Justice League. Read my comics and pray the Hawk's Nest will be okay. I'm gonna go back to the start. Read your comics cause they make you smart. Thanks for hanging out.